very first time before he became rock and business, I don't know. It was Shaking Lake. My very first time being there. And that was when they had bands like Headstones was there. Nickelback was where they became really huge, really became global, became really popular, and now it became rock and blues. It has become huge. A lot of big name bands like Echo Winter, 5440, Grey, Shoes, they can play there. Joe's Massive Attraction, Chrome, Sassorian, Fist, Prism. Then in 2012, that was when yours truly made his debut. I think a lot of Default. I think I was the one who mentioned a lot of it. Like during 2012, that was when the Rock and Blues debut. I was a judge for Rock Off. I was judging upcoming local bands. 2013. Barry Demon, Big Wreck, Trues, Trooper. I was impressed with seeing Trooper for big name, legendary band. But you go back to 2012, they had like King Shields and Streetheart. Like, come on, people. Yeah, I know King Shields are, they're a great band, and they're still a great band. They still think they're a great band, and they want to keep going. The band wants to keep going and keep performing at every big venue, every little club and all that. Like, I said this before, going back to 2012, King Shields Street the band should just call it a career. What have they left to prove if they are still a great band? For a band like life, King Shields keep playing the exact same hits over and over. What kind of love is this? Everybody probably has heard that song 1,000 times over. That song is a one-hit wonder. It's not like King Shields they're working on a new album. Yeah, are they? Or they still keep playing the exact same hits over and over and over and over again? I know most people just, the King Shields they're such a great band and all. Like, come on, really? You expect everyone to see King Shields perform every time, 55,000 times over and over and over? Because people are just so obsessed. Like, King Shields they're such a big band. But once you see a band like King Shields so many times, it's just like, I'd rather see a new band every year, somebody new, somebody fresh, not the same band like King Shields over and over and over and over till it's just like you're just sick and tired of the band itself. Because what have King Shields have ever done? Have they bought a new album? Have they band King Shields need to fade away, to fade off the edge of the earth and never be heard again? Another band from 2012's Rock and Fields, Saga or Sega, like, they are to be like a watered down version of Deep Purple. Platinum Blonde, not a big name band, but they're kind of those classic bands. The Rhythm Pikes, going to 2013. Trooper, yeah, big name, party band, yay, Trooper, yeah.
Well, there's a condo for sale in New York City right now. I'm going to tell you a bit about it. You guess the price. For starters,
Headpins, yeah, another big name, party band. Starship Thomas, another big name band.
Entire city.
Monster Truck One Last Son. I was so impressed with those two bands. You go into last year, we have Sheepdogs.
All of which had heated floors, by the way. There's also a wood-burning fireplace. How much
Harlequin.
it costs?
I was impressed with Sheepdogs.
And there's a buyer.
Danko Jones.
A real estate
Oh, well, always love Danko Jones.
Is buying the place.
Hyman Sweet, our big name band. Wild Team Spirit, kind of like a throwback. Well, kind of like a throwback to like a little Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix-esque. Tulupa Honey. That band. Oh my god. Watching them sitting on the deck, it was like good area view from where I was sitting. I was impressed with that band. The biggest shocker from last year's festival, well, the biggest one of all, I had met Bret Michaels in person. It was just like that once in a lifetime meeting Bret Michaels in person. Yes, true story. We're coming back from where I think I've mentioned this, but just to bring it back up to speed. And so I think he was done his set, and now we were coming back from our campsite, and he was talking to some guy or wherever, the picture's taken and all that. He had his little entourage following him around and all that. And he comes over and he was like talking to us, and he's like standing right in front of me, like shaking his hand, and I'm like, I'm saying to myself, holy F-bomb. I met Bret Michaels in person about Poison. I was like, oh my god. That to me was like the biggest shocker of last year's festival, but the biggest one of all when I met these guys in person. I was just like, man, they were awesome, and seeing them live in person the second time. But this year's lineup, you know, never say never what my heart did during this year's with 2015 Rock of the Fields. I'm hoping to meet Daughtry in person. Car crash. Well, that's the question if I want to be in Moist. Pigeon Park. That's different for to say again. Pigeon Park, in my mind, they're a band that they're gonna steal the show. There was one band. Oh, what was it? There was a band that yeah, it was 2013 Rock and Field. There was one of these bands that were performing on the second stage.
Your source for great music. UTC Radio 2.
Yeah, Yeah, it was last year's festival. It was last year's 2015 Rockin' because there was a band that was formed called ZY. And they performed like a cover band. That was the band I was really impressed with. Yeah, it was 2012 Rockin' Fields. That was my debut. There was a band I was so impressed with 4-hole punch. I was like, wow. Because some of these other unknown bands or cover bands but 4-hole punch before playing 12 Rockin' Fields, that was a band that really impressed me. Because, you know, some of these not these big name bands, but some of these other cover bands that were brought in, and some bands have been good, some bands have been like, wow, like 4-hole punch had impressed me. But it was this year's festival, 2015, of those good bands in the lineup. God, who's who?